What's up, guys? How you all doing? So I was just watching the Arsenal game, but I had to walk away because we're down 2-0 against the Chavsky of Chelsea, and I just can't bear to watch it anymore. So unfortunately for me, we're on a losing streak tonight because really we're kind of playing the kids against a team where Chelsea could just literally swap half their team out and they're still just as good as the first lot. So a bit of an unfair kind of game really, but it was obvious we were going to lose. I tried to be positive, but we obviously didn't win anyway. So I thought I'd just come down and do a vlog for you guys, have a quick chat to you. So the day before yesterday, I put a video up about my Mac Pro config, and most of you, as usual, were like, cool, you know, looking forward to seeing it, you know, blah, 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 usual kind of like normal human being stuff. But then you get these other people that are like, you don't need this, blah, 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 blah. Which is the one thing that really does kind of get on my nerves. Like, I'm quite good with ignoring bullshit comments, but sometimes, especially here on the vlog channel, where most of you guys are pretty cool, it's very rare that you actually get dickhead comments. Like, I was like, oh man, get out of my face. So probably some of you saw my reply. But this whole thing of like needing something and telling someone else what they need and what they don't need, you know, this whole life is about financially, is about making things better and better so you can have all the things that you don't need, that you just want. You know, living and just having the things you need is the kind of bare bottom to just scrape by that, you know, some of us have had to do, or some of us are still doing. And the aim is to get to the point where you can buy things that you don't need, that are just luxuries. You know, that is the whole point of moving forward in life, is to get things that you don't need. You know, you don't need a fast car, but man, fuck, would we all like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini? You know, you don't need a big house. You could live in a shed, but man, we all want a big house. You know, you don't need a fucking 60-inch TV, but we all want a 60-inch TV. Now, in my case with computers, because they've been my job for 20 years, I don't really have this thing where I kind of just want them. I'm a bit like that with smartphones and tablets, but when it comes to computer, it's really, to me, all about what I need, because it's my workhorse. This is, you know, this machine here, this setup makes me all my money, pretty much. Everything I earn, pretty much, I do on that computer, or is generated by that computer. Now, if you think I've had this one, for example, forget the screens, but the actual PC, the Mac, sorry. I've had it for 3 years, since October 2010. If you were to work out the fact that I'd sat at that computer for, let's say on average, like, don't know, 10, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, or however it works out, say 40, 50 hours, bare minimum, a week. If you actually work out the cost of that over a 3-year period per hour, it's fucking cheap. Like, it's really cheap. So for me to go out and spend, you know, £5,000, £10,000 or whatever it might work out to be on a computer that makes me a fucking shitload more than that is actually not some huge investment. It's just, you know, what makes me my money. And what you have to think of is that, you know, some people go, oh, you don't need 12 cores, blah, 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 not knowing shit about what I do. I've got apps and setups that I could blow away this machine with. I gave you a brief introduction to one of my servers yesterday. This Mac Pro couldn't even come, or even the new Mac Pro couldn't even come close to handling. You know, sometimes I have to run complex networks, you know, with multiple virtual machines, with doing loads of different roles and whatnot, that even the top of the range new Mac Pro would barely be able to handle. So I can kill a machine like that, no problem whatsoever. So telling me, you know, how many cores I need or whatever is just bullshit. You're arrogant fuck and you don't know what you're talking about. But more to the point, when you think that, you know, let's say for example, if this new machine I get saves me half an hour a day, and you work out how much I earn like an hour, it pays for itself in like a matter of months, literally in a matter of months. Saving me half an hour a day makes me a lot of money. So that's kind of where I'm coming from that anyway. I think that turned into a bit of a rant, and I don't normally rant, but anyway, fuck it. That's how I'm feeling about that particular comment. So there you go, guys. That's my kind of justification, if you like. I never justify myself to you lot, 'cause I generally don't need to, but that's where I'm coming from. All these comments about need are absolutely fucking ridiculous. No one needs pretty much anything. You could live on a cardboard box naked if you wanted to, but no one wants to do that. People want nice things, and that is what you work towards, you know, is to have things that you don't need, luxuries that you like, things as simple as chocolate. You know, there was a time when people obviously just had like bread and milk and stuff like that, and then things went on and they started to have chocolate and champagne, you know, and they add to it, you know, and you have a double bed and you move to a king size bed, you have a small car, you move to a bigger car, you have a small house, you move to a big house. You know, these are all not things that you need, they're things that you want, and they're things that you have an ambition to get towards. So anyway, that's where I'm coming from with that. It's been a long rant. You guys can tell me to F off if you want to for boring the shit out of you. But anyway, that's my vlog for today. Chill, peace, love all of you guys. I'll see you in the next one.